Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your December reading. What I'm being guided to share with you today is there is a shift coming when it comes to partnerships. Now, this could be partnerships in an organization that you're with where you are an employee or a boss. This may be in your personal romantic life. This may be a partnership with your own inner divine masculine and feminine. Let's take a look and see what's going on because it is beautiful. So let's start off with the first week. We're going to take a look at you, see what's going on with you. We're going to move into the challenges, the struggles, and everything that's going on around you to help you overcome those, as well as family, friends, career. We'll look at romance at the end. We will look at a Beyond card. So right in the very first week of December, we have the Hangman. This is looking at everything around you from a different angle. You've grown. You're awoken to things around you that you may not have noticed before. You know, we can be around a negative person and we know they're negative, but it doesn't really click until years later when it's like, wow, everything you say is just, I always feel so icky when I'm around you, right? So that's called awareness and seeing everything and everyone. The more we ascend inside of the mind, the body, and the soul, the more we can see things. And you're being guided to look at everything around you. This is a beautiful turning point, a shift in your energy field that's going to have to do with relationships on every single level, partnerships in general. Now, the second week we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is looking at your finances, looking at how you overgive or undergive to people and situations around you. You may be working your butt off, and we are going to look at career, but you may be working your tail off on a project, on a hobby, and not getting the money back. However, there is something coming in right around the second part of December. Beautiful. We have the Star card in the third week, and this is a big wish being granted. Now, the difference between, for me, when I'm guided to share these cards with you, because the cards follow my messages, the Star card and the Nine of Cups both say a wish is being granted. A wish being granted is the Nine of Cups. Is like you keep going, yeah, I want this, I want this. This one is the one that you keep thinking of when you are going through a healing process, when you are going through a transformation. You may see glimpses of a new project, of a new career endeavor, or even a new person. The type of relationship, the type of partnership that you want in any area of life. And you may have been focused on creating harmonious partnerships in general. Whatever we are thinking while we're going through that healing process, that is the ultimate wish that will be given as a gift from the universe. The universe, the planets, the stars, everything is shifting right now, bringing in a high vibing energy. So if you've been going through some low vibration, all right, low vibration right in the beginning, you're going to see that change around the third week of the month. It'll start in the second, rolling right into the third week. The Star card is absolute healing of the mind, the body, and the soul. Releasing all of the negativity so that you can allow something brand new is going to come in. So look at everything around you from a different angle. And you are going to do it because this is coming into you. Now, this may be reuniting with family, celebrating with people that you love, finding a puppy for Christmas. Whatever it is, this is your big wish, your big reward. So in the fourth week of the month, we have the Chariot. Moving forward. Your inner divine masculine, your inner divine feminine, your thinking and your feelings are in alignment. And that's this right here. That's what you've been working on as a person to find out who you really are, to explore spirituality on a greater level. Look at the word openness from a different angle, Cancer. Look at partnerships. Some people believe you can only have a partnership with a romantic person. We have a partnership with the organization we work for, a partnership with the place we volunteer. Our partnership is our contracts. Our partnership is with soul connections. It's the contracts that bond us with another person. So this is moving forward past a lot of stuff that you have overcome and it is going to ride you right into the month of January. It is a beautiful, beautiful energy where things are shifting around your reflection of partnerships. Very, very positive. Creating something new. Some of you may be looking at traveling. Maybe you wanted to move, and I do see the word abroad. So you may be looking at your investments as far as how you can move to a new country for some of you. Now let's look at the adversities, because even though you're going to be given this beautiful gift, this beautiful energy flowing, there are still going to be challenges that we need to overcome, things that we need to look at. And again, you have the hangman right there. So there is something you need to see, and you need to see it in order to complete this process. Some of you, it may be cutting cords from energy ties from years ago, from something or someone, this King of Wands right here, where you need to look at that situation all over again. The King of Wands, if it's an organization, whether you work for them, volunteer for them, it's your school, this is a small to mid-size company. It can roll into large, but this is a company who is out there in the public. They're in the public eye. I often see the word advertising around this King of Wands right here. Whatever they do, they are known to be very, very good at what they do. They promote a brand that people love. They love it. They want that brand. This particular organization has a leader who is very captivating, and they talk a really good talk. But because you have to reevaluate this situation, you may be looking at this organization or this King of Wands, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries perhaps. You may be looking at this person in a different way, and you are being guided to listen. And again, in the second week, look back at this person. Whoever the King of Wands is in your life is somebody you need to be aware of. Now, that doesn't mean you have to part ways. That's totally up to you. I feel it's a 50-50 deal going on with those of you who are watching. Whoever this King of Wands is somebody who actually you might even be romantically attracted to. The challenge is the king. The challenge is who they represent in your life. And you have to reevaluate this situation. The first 2 weeks will be a little rough. Not bad. You're still rising up. You're feeling good. Your energy level's good. But by that third week, bam, there is the communication coming in. Now, this equally is going to be a challenge. If you can't see the true person behind here, if you can't see beyond that beautiful presence of the organization, of the person, that will be very challenging. So the communication will be stumbly and fumbly a little bit. Now, I feel for some of you, you're expecting a communication for a job. We're going to look at career in just a moment. The Eight of Wands is the challenge, communicating back. If they intimidate you, oftentimes this type of energy, it intimidates us. Not like we fear them, but it's like, oh my gosh, you are amazing. It's like meeting a superstar, right? Where you can't even look at them. I mean, we treat them like they are this, God and not a person. That energy that I'm talking about, there's something there that's going to rumble the communication. But right here, right next to it, we have the King of Cups. Open your heart up and really be open. Protect yourself with those wands. The Seven of Wands underlies the Eight of Wands, right? You gotta put boundaries up before you hit the Eight of Wands of communication. So you already have yourself protected. You know how to handle this situation. But the challenge is going to be to stay in the communicative stance. This is passion. This is emotions. There's no communication on this as a challenge. But the overall back and forth communications, especially when it comes to love, that is going to be a big challenge. Partnerships, right? Partnerships. Creating a partnership is going to be a little bit fearful, making sure that you love this new opportunity. And they're saying you will love it, but equally it is going to be a challenge. So you may be looking at two different situations where you have to communicate in a high vibing energy. And the energy is shifting in a really great place for you. So overcome this, reevaluate this challenge of whatever you're dealing with. You're going to find the love. You're going to find the excitement, the adventure. You're going to find what you want because the wish card being granted is coming to you by the end of the month. So getting away from this energy is going to lead you to this energy right here. So let's take a look at family and friends, Cancer, and see what's going on there. Now, we have the Two of Pentacles, and that's balancing things out. Yeah, I feel you guys really have some family baggage that's been going on for a while. You may not have even been around your family for quite some time. But there is a big healing process going on. The energy shift, all right? So the 3rd and 4th week of the month is absolutely wonderful for you. Family may be coming in and out of your life. You may have that divide between the two of you, and you're really going to feel that and have to take a step back and reevaluate. Some of you, that King of Wands is a family member, and they are going to be knocking on your door, calling you. They're going to be contacting you where they want to get together with you. And you're indecisive, going back and forth, do I or don't I? By the 2nd week, you're going to make a final decision, okay? You will make this decision by the 2nd week, and you're going to go deep inside, and you're going to say, does it feel right or doesn't it feel right? Does it make sense or doesn't it make sense? You're going to know, because inside of each and every one of us, we have this deep internal wisdom. This wisdom goes very, very deep. It can go into past lifetimes. And you can read my blog, Past Lives. I just posted it the other day on my website. It's a revised version of what I did quite some time ago, because they are coming back in the year of 2023. So this particular Hermit card is going within so that you can make the right decisions for you when it comes to this particular family person, particularly the one that is really high in authority to you, that you can't say no to. This is you healing yourself by the 3rd week, and you're able to say no and put up boundaries with this situation. Now, for others of you, you may be indecisive of whether or not you can afford to go and see a family member that you love, a friend, and they may be coming to see you, They may be coming to see you, but the Sun card is here. You have the Star card and the Sun card. The planets are aligning for you right at that 3rd week of the month, Cancer, where it is going to literally, you're going to feel the shift. Now, as I said, a little trickling in those first 2 weeks for you. You guys are overcoming some super, super deep challenges, particularly with partnerships, relationships, and primarily you are the number one relationship. The healing, the transformation, the alignment within you. You have this amazing person that I don't think you're going to recognize them. If you've been apart from them for 2-4 years, 2 to 4 years, you have not spoke to this person. You haven't been on the same page with this person. Okay, this could be your current partner, and you two live in 2 different rooms. You barely talk for 2 to 4 years. There is a big shift coming in that 3rd week, right around the actual holiday. For those of you who celebrate in that week, there is a shift in that 3rd week that is going to be dynamic. Your wish is being granted. This is going to be incredible for you. And again, it's going to carry you all the way into the beginning of January. I have my readings up. I don't know why I need to say this. I have my readings available, and they're all on sale right now, so you can check that out if you want. 7 of Wands. This is protecting yourself from anybody who could harm you. This is also reestablishing boundaries. You and I can be friends again. You and I can revise our relationship, but we need to draw up a new plan here. Okay, we need to decide how we're going to handle each other. If there was negativity in the past, and I guarantee there was with this particular person, and it could be 2 people. For some of you, it may be more than 1. It may be 2 people. You may even be dealing with somebody around you today that says, do not talk to that person. But yet you know inside they're part of your destiny. You're rewriting your destiny. In order to rewrite our destiny, in order to get ourselves back on course for what we were meant to do here for our life and soul purpose, we must heal every single situation, even with the people that hurt us. And that does not mean talking to them at all. Not at all. We do it internally, right here, internally. So there is a huge shift coming in for you when it comes to a family or a friend. This is big. All right, let's take a look at your career, Cancer. Career, finances, a project that you're working on, hobby, whatever you devote your time away from yourself, away from your family. This is that piece of you that you should be loving, but oftentimes we don't actually like what we do for a living. There's a card of destiny. You see the cards follow my messages, and these are beautiful messages for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Cancer. So in the beginning of the month, you really are working hard and you're still having to shift and try to make ends meet. You may be wondering, how am I going to do this? How am I going to keep going further? Because you've been going through a feeling of being drained and tired, overworked, not enough sleep. And even if you get 10 hours of sleep, it's still not enough sleep because the energy shifts, the planets are really creating a lot of havoc for human beings in the human sense. But our soul is feeling this energy shift. Continue to work on you. You're doing a great job. Whatever you're doing for your career, your project, you are putting all of your energy and effort into it. Now the Empress is sitting there right next to it in the second week, and the Empress is a positive energy. The Empress knows who to give a promotion to, who not to give a promotion to. The Empress rarely gets knocked off her game, but she has to focus on those fields in front of her and oftentimes has to ignore the people around her. So I feel you're moving into that particular energy where you're really focused and maybe not paying attention to everything that's going around you because you are planning and preparing. You are literally planning and preparing a new destiny, and it has everything to do with your career, your education, your skill set. Getting a certification is going to come through in the month of December, or you're going to see it and know how do I do this, right? How do I do that? That toggling that's underneath here. That may very well have to do with your family, but it's you deciding, do I also get a degree? Do I get a certification and move into a different direction? Now, the Empress is letting me know that it may have something to do with spirituality, definitely wellness in general, holistic health underneath the metaphysical, universal energy umbrella. So this is a beautiful moment where your senses are going to grow heightened, so keep on working on you. Some of you, if you are planning to relocate, planning to go to a new position, continue to focus on what it is you're doing. That new position is getting ready to come in. Again, you're going to feel that. You're going to receive communication around the third week rolling into the fourth week of the month. That communication may be a quick, hey, we got your resume. Hey, we'll get back to you after the holiday. And most likely that's what it'll be, because businesses typically do not hire a whole lot unless they are retail or they need people to fill positions for the holiday season, the shopping sprees and things. But typically they bring them on in January when they start the new year budget. So they don't want to bring on too much in that year. It makes that year go upside down. For those of you who know accounting, you know what I'm talking about. Planning and preparing for a long distance move, planning on going on a trip that has to do with a career, with an opportunity that's getting ready to come in. You're going to hear from them, right? You're going to hear from them right around this time, second, third week. But continue to focus on what you're doing. Continue to plan and stay in a high vibration. Remember, the Empress cannot get knocked down. And if by chance she's dealing with somebody who is ultra manipulative, they can knock her down a peg, but she will find a way to get up very, very quickly. And you don't want to mess with her when she gets there, because she turns into the Queen of Swords, which is a whole nother reading. All right, you guys, you got something beautiful on the way when it comes to your career, your finances. The planning, the preparing is actually going to start a new path, a new, it literally shift your energy around you. So it is going to be very, very good, very healthy, probably been a while. 3, we've got 3s here. 3 is your number. Most definitely it's all over the board. So there you go on career. Let's take a look at romance. For those of you who are in a partnership And we're going to look at those of you who are single. No matter what your age is, it doesn't matter. We have the card of true love. And I love this card. It's like new love. I love love, by the way. Those of you who don't know me, I can give you a love reading that is unbelievable. The true love is that deep, deep connection we feel with somebody where we do believe they're a soul connection. And the true love does not hurt you. It is not a person who is manipulative. It isn't somebody who's going to flip you upside down, take your money, and leave you. So when we're looking at those of you who are in a relationship right now, we'll look at singles in a moment. Are you with the true love of your life? I feel a lot of you are, and you have been located in different locations. I just said this for one or two. It may have been two other zodiac signs. So make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And you will get a clearer message that helps you in your own personal life. This is a true partnership you have with them. And through the partnership, there's ups and downs. And it takes a lot of work to create a healthy relationship. We don't just, it isn't like we meet somebody and everything is great and it'll be like that forever. They have a bad day, they have a bad situation, someone they love leaves them, passes away, life changes, the career moves you to a different location. All of the things in life happen that can alter that relationship. So we must work on it. You've worked on this relationship, but your partner, whether you think they have or haven't, have noticed you. Your partner is watching you, and they're very, very much focused on you. There is a huge apology coming for those of you that need it. This person may not say the words, I am sorry, but they are going to go through the motions to make sure you know that they are sorry for whatever took place. That put a divide between you that live under the same roof, or if you are in separation. Again, this is a true love. This is not a person that took everything from you or tried to hurt you. This was unintentional wounding, regardless of what they did, and it did hurt the relationship. But because the whole focus of December is energies are shifting around partnerships, the energy you have with your partner is changing, and it is going into a high vibration where we can recognize that we are with our true love. And for those of you who are not, you will see it as well. But this is a beautiful month for you to see the true love you have with your partner. Now, for those of you who are single, OMG, if you are traveling over the holiday season, if you're traveling in the month of December, particularly the last week of the month, you're getting ready to meet somebody. Plan and prepare if you're going on a trip. And I do see something very tropical, Bahamas. I see the Bahamas for some of you. And, you know, it's funny, I see Ireland. They're completely, Ireland is not tropical at all. But I do see Ireland. Those are the two main areas that come up. If you, wherever you're going, planning going on a trip, make sure you look your best, you feel your best, and keep your energy high. You have a potential to meet somebody who is going to be the true love of your life. They are on your destiny chart. You were destined to meet them. It will be a soul connection. No, it doesn't mean it's a twin flame. Get that old stuff out of your head. Twin flame helps us wake up our own inner logic, our own inner feelings. They reactivate us to take a look at ourselves so that we can find the real true love, whether it's them or someone else. I don't feel this is anybody you know. Single people, this is somebody brand new, where you're going to be sitting outside, having your little cocktail, having your coffee, and you're going to meet this person, and they will be big and bold and walk up to you. Make sure that you are in your best form, because your highest vibration is going to bring this person in, and this may very well be the true love of your life. And don't worry about geography. Everything falls into place as it's meant to be. So let's take a look at a Beyond card for each and every one of you. I created this to help you. If you feel you're in the ultimate, everything is awesome in your life, there's always room to go further, always growth, and that's why I created these. So let's help you, no matter where you're at, move beyond. We have a collective consciousness and challenging energy, patience. So I feel a lot of you have been very, very patient, and there's those colors in the background kind of fading in and out, representing the spiritual realm is around you, almost like holding you down. Okay, this is a new adventure for you. Something new is coming in. You can feel it, but yet you can't see it. You know it's coming, but yet it's not right in front of you. You can't touch it. Because you've been held back through the beautiful planets, the energy flowing has held you back for a reason, because you've got things you needed to take care of. You have to see partnerships in business, in your own partnering up your divine masculine, divine feminine is what allows us to see this, right? So you had to go through a lot, and that patience was needed. And the beautiful part about this card is whatever you thought was coming, it is on the way. You will see it. Definitely the 3rd rolling into the very end of the month of December. This may be a billboard you go by and say, oh my gosh, that's it. They're going to help you. So be patient while they bring into you a personalized message to help you grow into a higher level in your own life. So I thank you all for watching. Please thumbs up and share this video to let other Cancers see it. I wish you so much love and light.